Alright guys, this is going to be the second run of Jeopardy for the PlayStation 2 here, in which in the first run I did horrible. I did very, very bad, but hopefully I can do very well in this second run. So
normal game of one player.
Select my career. Okay.
From the Sony Pictures Studios, this is Jeopardy!
Alright, let's get started.
Thanks, Johnny. Welcome to Jeopardy, ladies and gentlemen. We have one daily double up there for you in this first round of play. So let's get going.
Okay.
The first round categories are as follows. This president's first lady.
Okay.
Rock and roll Jeopardy.
Oh, cool category.
Celebs.
Of course.
Name the director.
Okay.
Novel quotes. The last category is states by counties.
Alright.
Player one, you get us going.
Celebrities for 200, please.
Minnie Driver, Scott Wolf, and Leanne Rimes are among celebrities who confess to doing this in the shower.
I'm not sure on this one.
Nobody? Take a look. Here's the right response.
Oh, singing. Okay. I didn't think of that. 400, please.
This speed star was born in Lebanon to an English mother and a Chinese Hawaiian father.
Let me try Keanu Reeves. Either him or Sandra Bullock.
Right. Pick again.
Yep, it was Keanu Reeves. 600.
On October 14, 1947, this Chuck flew a Bell X-1 aircraft 662 miles per hour.
Here's what we were looking for.
Okay. Wasn't sure on that one.
You're still in
800.
She's the first U.S. Secretary of State to be inducted into the Women's Hall of Fame.
Here's what we were looking for.
Okay. I don't know. I'm not sure who she is. Celebrities for
This
1,000.
flying circus's John Cleese and Michael Palin revived their dead parrot sketch on Saturday Night Live.
Nobody? What we were looking for was this.
Oh, Monty Python's Flying Circus. Okay.
Hey, you're still up, player one.
Director for 200.
Terminator.
Who is James Cameron? Who also directed the second Terminator, which I have to say, the Terminator 2 is my favorite in the franchise. I liked it better than the first.
That's it.
Alright. Name your director for 400, please.
The Abyss.
Oh, who was that? Oh, that's right. Yeah, it was also James Cameron. Yeah. So, who is James Cameron yet again?
That's correct.
Piranha 2.
That one I do not know. I've never seen it.
Who is James Cameron? Very good.
That was James Cameron too?
Player 2, you choose.
Wow.
I'll try This President's First Lady for 200.
Barbara.
Who is George Bush? George Bush.
Correct. Player 1, what'll it be now?
Director for 800.
Daily double. Player 1, please make your wager now.
I'm gonna wager 1,000.
Here's the clue.
True Lies.
Who is James Cameron?
Hey, you got it.
1,000.
Lethal Weapon.
Lethal Weapon. That was Richard Donner. So, who is Richard Donner? Who also directed Scrooged and The Goonies. May Richard Donner rest in peace. Richard Donner.
Correct. Pick again.
Let's go back to President's First Lady for 400.
Mamie.
Who is Dwight Eisenhower?
Right.
Dwight Eisenhower.
Player 3, you choose.
Rock and Roll Jeopardy for 200.
You can buy this former 10,000 Maniac Singers album Ophelia in any little hamlet.
Who is Natalie Merchant?
Precisely. Pick again.
Not familiar with her.
Rock and Roll Jeopardy for 400.
He was Ziggy Stardust.
Who is David Bowie?
Right.
Oh, David Bowie.
Player 2, you choose.
States by counties for 200.
Glasscock, Guadalupe, Galveston.
This is the correct question.
I kind of hate these three. Clues. Texas.
Player 2, you're still in control of the board.
Novel quotes for 200.
Never laugh at live dragons, warned this author in The Hobbit. Good advice.
Anybody? This is the correct question.
Rock and Roll Jeopardy for 600.
He wrote Running on Empty and co-wrote Take It Easy.
This is the correct question.
States by counties for 400.
Harry Hyatt Peoria.
Take a look. Here's the right response.
Okay, Illinois.
Novel quotes for 400.
The novel that gave us the famous phrase, all for one, one for all.
What is The Three Musketeers?
Correct. Player 3, your turn.
Novel quotes for 600.
This novel's less famous second line is, it was the age of wisdom, it was the age of foolishness.
What is A Tale of Two Cities?
Right you are. Player 2, what'll it be?
Rock and Roll Jeopardy for 800.
This singer sang Rocket Man.
Who is Elton John?
Right. Player 1, what'll it be now?
Rock and Roll Jeopardy for 1,000.
This Red Hot Chili Peppers bassist, with an insect name, plays on Mick Jagger's Wandering Spirit.
Ooh, he's one of my favorites. Who is Flea? Who also voiced Donnie Thornberry on The Wild Thornberrys. How about that?
Precisely. Pick again.
States by counties for 6.
Cherokee, Calhoun, Charleston.
What is South Carolina?
Correct. Player 3, you choose.
This president's first lady for 600.
Roseland.
Who is Jimmy Carter?
Right. Player 1, your turn.
Which Rosalind Carter passed away very recently.
Nancy.
Who is Ronald Reagan?
Yes.
1,000.
Betty.
Isn't it Gerald Ford?
Very good. You
Yes,
pick again.
I thought so. States by county for 800.
Lawrence, Lackawanna, Lancaster.
What is Pennsylvania?
Exactly. Player 2, you choose.
I'll try novel quotes for 800.
Great men can't be ruled, she wrote in The Fountainhead.
Who was Ayn Rand?
Right. Pick again.
Novel quotes for $1,000.
They ought to find a way of being inoculated against love, is a line from this Russian's Anna Karenina.
Who was Leo Tolstoy?
That's it exactly.
Alright, and last clue.
Now, to complete this round,
Mercer, Miami, Marion.
What is Florida?
I'm sorry, that's wrong.
No.
This is what we wanted.
Oh, it's Ohio. I'll be darned.
All right, that brings us to the end of the Jeopardy round. Let's see how our players are doing.
I'm doing pretty well so far.
You're number 1, Player 1. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for Double Jeopardy.
Alright, let's get to it.
Let's get to the categories in Double Jeopardy.
You bet.
I wish. That's so cliche. Around the world.
Mm-hmm.
And
And what?
classic Disney films.
Ooh, that's a great one.
And pop icons. This time, Player 3 will start us off.
Pop icons for 400.
In 1988, this superstar released his autobiography, Moonwalk.
Who is Michael Jackson?
Right.
Oh, right. Michael Jackson.
Player 2, you choose.
How about pop icons for 800?
Known as the Velvet Fog, he wrote the 1970 account of Judy Garland's life, The Other Side of the Rainbow.
Not sure on that one.
Who was Mel Torme?
Precisely. Pick again.
I'll try Pop Icons for 1200.
This singer was named Canada's Country Female Vocalist of the Year from 1979 to 1986.
Who is Anne Murray?
Correct. Player 3, you choose.
Classic Disney films for 400.
All right.
This film about a flying elephant inspired a ride at Disneyland.
What is Dumbo?
That's it. Over to you, player 1.
Disney films for 800.
Chim Chim Cheree. This film, featuring chimney sweeps, swept up 13 Oscar nominations.
Chim Cheree.
This is the correct question.
Oh, Mary Poppins. Okay. Believe it or not, I've never seen Mary Poppins. I've seen clips here and there, so...
This 1961 film was the first to feature a magical substance called flubber.
What is the absent-minded professor? Which I have not seen that one, but I have seen the remake, Flubber, which is a childhood favorite of mine. Flubber, that is.
Correct. Pick again.
1600.
Much of the music for this 1959 film, including the song Once Upon a Dream, was adapted from an 1890 ballet.
What is Sleeping Beauty?
Correct. Pick again.
Among the babes in Babes in Toyland are Anne Gillian as Bo Peep and this Mouseketeer as Mary Contrary.
Never seen Babes in Toyland.
This is the correct question. You're still in control of the board, player 1.
Let's go back to Pop Icons for 1600.
She co-starred as Auntie Entity in Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome.
I have not seen any of the Mad Max films.
What we were looking for was this.
Oh, okay. Tina Turner. May she rest in peace. She was a good singer.
Her
2000.
1987 album Canciones de mi Padre went platinum, although it only reached number 42 on the pop charts.
Who is Linda Ronstadt?
Very good. It's your turn, player 3.
That's so cliche for 400.
If you complain in vain, you may be doing this up the wrong tree.
What we were looking for was this.
Barking.
Around the World for 400.
George Washington wrote, "No estate in United America is more pleasantly situated than this home, his."
What is Mount Vernon?
Right. Pick again.
Around the World for 800.
This Canadian island province also includes the smaller islands of Lennox and St. Peter's.
What is Prince Edward Island?
Right you are. Your choice, player 2.
And for 400.
You bet your sweet bippy we love their laugh in.
Who are Rowan and Martin?
Exactly.
And for 800.
It's often been said of these movie dancers that she did everything he did, but backwards and in high heels.
This is the correct question.
Okay. Ginger Rogers and Fred Astaire.
I wish for 400.
His wishes were granted by genies of the ring and of the lamp.
Who was Aladdin?
Yes.
That was going to be my answer.
I wish for 800.
It's what you wish on when you say, wish I may, I wish I might, get the wish I wish tonight.
What is starlight?
You bet. If you would, player 3.
Around the world for 1,200.
The 1,000-ton silver sturgeon is the largest riverboat operating on this major London river.
Anybody? What we were looking for was this.
I wish for 1,200.
In the past, people have dropped pens down these, as well as coins.
What are wishing wells?
Hey, you got it.
Yeah, wishing wells.
Player 2, what'll it be?
I wish for 1,600.
Answer, the Daily Double.
Player 2, your wager, please. Here's the clue.
Appropriate brand of salad dressing to use during a Thanksgiving meal.
What is wishbone?
Right you are.
I wish for 2 grand.
In a classic 1902 story by W. W. Jacobs, it's the sinister simian object that supposedly grants wishes.
This is what we wanted. Player 2, you're still up.
And for 1,200?
Nancy Drew could tell you these are the Hardy Boys' first names.
Who are Frank and Joe?
You bet. Player 3, you choose.
That's so cliche for 800.
The gang that couldn't shoot straight couldn't hit the broadside of one of these structures.
What is a barn?
Very good. Player 2, your turn.
I'll try That's So Cliche for 1,200.
When I get nutty, people say I've got bats in this lofty place.
What is the belfry?
Right.
That's so cliche for 1,600.
By leaving a place or situation you don't like, you vote with these body parts.
What are feet?
Correct.
That's so cliche for 2,000.
Dealing with one's obsessions is like having one of these animals by the tail.
What is a donkey?
I'm sorry, that's wrong.
No, not a donkey.
What is a tiger?
Yes.
My answer was going to be a lion, but
It's your turn, player 3.
I was pretty close.
Around the world for 1,600.
Gabriel Prosser and Nat Turner led slave insurrections in this eastern U.S. state.
What is Virginia?
You bet.
Around the world for 2,000.
Eureka College in Illinois is the alma mater of this actor and U.S. president born not far off in Tampico.
Who is Ronald Reagan?
Exactly.
That was going to be my answer.
Player 2, what'll it be?
And for 1,600.
Clint, Lee, and Eli were the three in the title of this 1966 Western.
What is the good, the bad, and the ugly? Oops. What is the good? What is the good, the bad?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And in this round, our final answer, the Daily Double. Player 1, please make your wager now.
I'm not going to wager too much. I'll just do 5.
Okay, here's the clue.
This pair was electrocuted August 23rd, 1927.
And I'm not sure, so I'm going to have to skip.
That is incorrect.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to
What
wager
we were looking
much.
for was this. And that brings us to the end of the Double Jeopardy round. Let's take a quick look at the scores.
I'm doing pretty well.
Second place is yours, Player 1.
Second place.
Crunch time, folks. Final Jeopardy. I show you the category, then I give you a few seconds to think about your wager. Baseball teams. Go ahead, make your wager.
I'm not going to wager much. So,
Here is the final Jeopardy answer.
In the early days, this Major League Baseball team was known as the Alleghenies.
no clue.
Let's see if you got the right question. Your question, Player 3, was...
Player 3 didn't know either.
Let's see what that will cost you. Ouch. Player 1, your question was...
Player 2 doesn't know either.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
So
How much did it cost you?
none of us came up with a question. Or wait, no, that was me.
Oh,
I'm
sorry.
I'm sorry.
Player 2, your question.
Player 2. New York Jets?
Uh-oh, no. So how much is that going to cost?
And that was wrong, so it looks like I'm the
Uh-oh.
winner.
Sorry, the correct question for Final Jeopardy was this.
I'm the winner. Congrats to me.
That was a heck of a game.
Yes, you sure was.
Our big winner, Player 1.
Thank you, Alex. Well, I am the winner. How about that? I'll see you guys next time.